I'm Dave Patrick, and this is Till Death Investigations.
In trying to preserve a location and its belongings, in some cases, reenactments are held. These reenactments are simply people acting out a particular event from history ranging from wars and everyday life. But what we don't realize is that these reenactments are reminders for the spirits that still linger. Reenactments are much like residual hauntings, both repeated over and over. While one is to educate on past events, the other is a significant event that's been absorbed by its surroundings, like a building or the land. While these events can come from either joyous or traumatic occasions, there's no doubt they'll be played over for years to come.
While intelligent hauntings are snapped answers and present communication with spirits, these residual hauntings are recordings of a certain event, much like when we record videos today, to be watched over and over. These absorbed recordings may seem to occur often. They're really only being played over and over again, like your favorite song on repeat. Much like reenactments are played out multiple times to spectators at these locations, that energy feeds the spirits that still inhabit that location. So perhaps on the right day at the right time, under just the right circumstance, you'll be able to witness such an event replay itself through that spirit's energy. With that being said, come along with us tonight as we investigate Old Mill Village Museum here in New Milford, Pennsylvania, as we wrap up our season alongside Dream Seekers Paranormal and Phantom Visions Paranormal and look into these memories of the past. Tell us a little bit of the history behind Old Mill Village here.
Okay, well, Old Mill Village was basically just a farm and field originally. The only original building is the barn. And then this building behind us came in the 1950s. It was started as a horse riding club, and they had events down here, and the club met here. And George Campbell, who had the vision for Old Mill Village, started the village in 1960s, and at that point, this building became the dining hall. And his vision was he wanted a living history museum similar to something like Williamsburg, Virginia. What he did is he started moving old buildings from the surrounding area here to be preserved. And then people over the years have donated antiques that fill our buildings and our museum.
So pretty much all these buildings are not officially been here on site. They've been moved here.
That is correct.
From different parts of the state?
Mainly from this area.
Mainly from this area?
From the local area.
Okay. Very cool. So pretty much you just made the village.
Right. We took existing buildings and brought them here and created the village.
Amazing. Now, of course, as a paranormal investigator, we gotta ask, because doing so, has activity been amped up?
Yes, we've had a lot of activity here, especially in 3 locations primary, the building behind us, and the schoolhouse, and also the museum. But we also have had sightings of paranormal activity on the grounds and other areas as well.
So what have you guys experienced?
Well, this building behind us, we believe there's 2 different spirits, a man and a woman, and we've had the window behind you, we had a woman standing in there with a candle when this building was locked up. We've had many people experience the male paranormal entity in here as well. The schoolhouse, we think it's a school teacher that's up there. We also think possibly mischievous children because we've had people pinched before and little prank kind of things going on there. The museum, we believe there's a doctor, and also a child has been made their presence in there as well. And with the museum, we think that they're attached to something in the museum, like because many artifacts are brought there from many people in different areas. So we believe that they are attached to the things in the museum. We've also seen a man wearing brown clothing. He's seen a lot of times during the daytime when he looks just like you or I, and he disappears in front of you. He's been seen behind this building. He's been seen up by the barn. He's been seen down by the covered bridge. So he's been seen in a lot of locations. We also have a little girl who's been seen walking around the upper green near the schoolhouse outside and also around our post office.
What we wanted to do to wrap up the season was to bring in the 2 teams we met during this season and try a little experiment to see what results we could gather with all 3 of us. So, splitting up into 2 groups, we set the guidelines that we would stay separate from each other. So, not to contaminate each other's findings, and let you gather the evidence together to determine these spirits' stories as we would. Of course, later on we would all debrief and it would be all good. Before we begin, I would like to point out 2 separate hauntings. One being an intelligent haunting, and the other a residual haunting. Now, a residual haunting, as we mentioned in our opening, is that energy is imprinted on a location or object in itself and be on its own loop of an event that is repeating over and over, like a record. There's no intelligence behind a residual haunting, because if you're asking questions to what you assume may be a spirit, it's not going to answer you, because that energy is just going through its motions. However, an intelligent haunting is that of a spirit that chooses to stay on this plane and interacts with the living. So, with that being said, we would like to have you comment below of what you feel are the intelligent and residual spots at this location. Let us begin at the lodge.
Is there anyone here with us tonight?
Did you turn the flashlight on a few minutes ago?
Flashlight is on.
If this is
ground. No one's touching it. Can you turn the flashlight off, please?
I need to be quiet.
Is that you saying that you're here with us? If you're here, can you turn it off? All the way, please.
I wasn't a wife and husband.
Can you turn the flashlight on from
We're
the
not
fireplace?
sure there was any relation between the 2 of them. Thank you.
Is it the young woman or the gentleman that's turning on the light?
You.
We're not turning on the light. Nobody's
Me?
over there touching it. Background interference, fireworks.
Is the gentleman hanging around upstairs?
Did you come in for a drink?
Light turned on.
If that is a yes to my question, can you turn the flashlight off if that was a yes?
Can you turn the flashlight off for us now, please?
Hello?
Is this the young woman now?
Is it okay if we join you for a drink?
it's
Are you sitting at the table?
Are you getting agitated?
Especially the brighter than that. Is it because we are here?
Would you like just to
uh-huh.
Are you messing with us? Are you touching Dave?
Turn that flashlight off if you touch Dave, and that's all we know right now.
gotta be the gentleman, because whenever I mention the woman, something happens. I think is the gentleman that's here protecting the young woman?
What's your name? Can you give that to us?
I feel like something brushing my neck.
Can you touch Dave right now?
Whoever's here, can you also answer by saying something to Dave?
That box in his hand right there goes through radio frequencies.
Stop.
Trying to explain it to you. You just have to talk to him. So you can answer our questions. So we can hear your story.
There's like somebody walking over here on my right side, like brushing up against my shirt.
Is that you walking back from that flashlight?
Now somebody walking behind me. Like I can feel the footsteps thumping.
It's gotta be the gentleman who's getting mad.
Are you
Maybe
getting,
not mad, but upset.
are you getting upset that we're here? Talk to us.
Hold on there. Or very faint.
Backyard interference, fireworks.
Are you looking for whiskey?
Why?
No. Are you all thirsty? Flashlight turned on.
Be afraid.
Am I afraid? I'm not afraid.
Do you want us to be afraid of you?
I got like my hair on my legs is just like raised right now.
If I remember correctly,
No.
the woman last time was talking about being afraid also.
I believe she was.
Backyard interference, fireworks.
What is-
I think he's
controlling.
Is the woman in here afraid of the man in here?
Just before you-
Stop.
Are you telling us to stop? You don't want us to talk to her?
Sam, just before you answer your question, I had a small table here.
So what's going on in the room?
Copy coming back at me.
Are you standing behind or next to Dave?
Why can't I?
You can stand there.
Why can't you what?
Offer interference.
Do you understand we're not here to annoy you or kick you out?
Someone crawling on my arm or my hand. That was me.
We just want to communicate with you, is that
That
okay?
is you.
I can't be accounted.
Can you turn that flashlight off, please? Thank you.
Someone touched me on my back. You?
A few of you are there.
Like a hiss.
Are you trying to scare us out of the building?
Completely.
Completely out of the building.
We're not going until we're ready to leave. How does that make you feel?
Hold on.
Telling us to hold on because you're trying to turn the light back on? No?
Are you upset
Stop.
we didn't bring beer?
Like two tones. Like a deep tone, and then there's like a feminine
Man and woman. Does he know?
that's saying stop.
What the two, the male and female energies?
Not sure.
Do we know if their names?
No.
No.
Make that flashlight though.
Turn around. Right now.
Are you behind?
Are you behind me?
Stop. Woman again.
She usually hung out by the counter.
Are you telling the man to stop?
That's what I was just about to ask. Are they conversing not with us, but with each other? Is she telling him to stop?
Got chills again.
Yeah, I did too. There's a flashlight on the mantle fireplace.
It was me. That was the guy. That was the guy saying it was me.
The chills.
Uh-huh.
Stop again, woman.
So he's messing with him. She's telling him to stop. That's my
Telling this
interpretation.
gentleman to stop when he's
Yeah.
Stop messing with Dave. Nope.
Can one of y'all open up the door in the front?
or maybe leave through this back door.
Marty?
Sure.
Stop.
Alright,
somebody over here. I couldn't catch what they said though.
Are you trying to tell the employees?
Start a fire?
Is it cold in here? Can you start a fire?
This much light off.
Thirsty.
Is there more than one gentleman in this room that we're trying to speak with?
I guess.
Would you like one of us to start a fire in the fireplace?
I got a pinch on my left arm.
Are you pinching Dave right now?
Session too much.
Any one of you in here, can you give us a name?
Into the fire. Stop.
I think we're only in pieces of the sentence of the conversations.
I think they're talking to one another.
Yeah. Are the spirits in here capable of talking to us?
You know, we have little balls up on the fire mantle there. If you touch one of them,
What are you
they'll light
talking
up.
about?
There's little balls up on the fire mantle.
Over here, if you can see us, watch me. Right
It's
here.
like somebody talking over here and someone talking over here.
Be hearing you,
Maybe he's been.
yeah, true.
Do you see the light
Cool,
over here?
coolness right here.
Touch that, do that. I also have a flashlight over here you can manipulate.
Can you give us any kind of a name so we know who we're speaking to?
You'd like to address you properly.
That was me.
Okay. You can turn the flashlight off.
Stop.
Why does the woman keep saying stop? What does she want stopped?
Something unintelligible. Like mumbling.
Do you not want to tell us? Speaking to the man in here. Are you-
That's good. Well, soon.
Are you doing something you know you shouldn't to her?
Turkey.
Not that season yet.
Holmes.
Old turkey. And what is that? Another drink?
Yeah.
Turkey. The answer.
That's
Oh,
let's see.
turkey.
Old wild turkey. Yeah.
Oh.
Michael.
Michael.
Is that your name?
Are we speaking to a Michael?
That's me.
That's you. Hi, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
We've got a Michael over at the museum too,
Oh, wow.
an EVP.
Oh, cool.
What if we walk over?
Michael, what did you do here? What was your job?
Background inferior.
Hold it. Stop.
19 minutes.
Michael, did you walk over from the...
Somebody walking right here. Like thumping.
Just as you asked, did you walk over from the...
I was going to say other building.
Yeah, but that was just funny.
Michael at the museum said he likes to play games.
Dave.
You talking to Dave right now? Are you around Dave? Walking around him?
Stop.
I just had a random pain in my arm. He's ready.
So while we're in the lodge, we were asking questions while Dave was under his spirit dive, and we were getting questions, answers between a male voice and a female voice. During that time, I started getting really agitated. I felt like the male was holding the female back. I felt like I was getting really angry. Like I was about to get up, and I felt like I wanted to push this man down, to punch him, to say, leave this girl alone, let her speak, let her live her life, let her do what she needs to do to be free of you. And I kept getting more irritated the longer we're in there, and I didn't feel back to normal until we left.
While myself and Group A were communicating with the spirits in the lodge, Group B were up at the schoolhouse trying to gather their evidence. This is what they gathered. Brief, but substantial.
You heard a child's laughter.
Are you really? It was funny, huh? It is pretty funny.
I heard a grown man's voice say, now.
Are you a male teacher?
I remember there was
There was a man that taught in here that got beat up by 3 students. Is that you? Are you here? If it is you, did anything ever happen to the students that beat you up?
Nellie Shea, did you go to the orphanage, the soldiers' orphan school? I recall seeing that name in my book. Okay.
We ended.
Not ending yet. We'll be here for a little bit longer.
I hear like a humming going on, like slightly. It's like a.
Are you singing?
Was this used as a church as well as a school?
What singing is? What was your favorite thing to learn in school? Or your teacher? What was your favorite thing?
Did you not? Did you do that again?
Go ahead.
What was that?
I heard that.
Did you hear that knock?
Yes.
She asked for it?
What was it?
No, it was,
Because I heard it too.
it was a knock. It was a knock.
Go ahead, what? What do you want us to go ahead with?
Yeah.
As brief as Group B's evidence collected, it appears of 2 things. 1, the schoolhouse may hold only residual energy in its walls. Or 2, honestly, maybe the spirits just don't want to speak to us and carry on their school. In my opinion, An eternity of schoolwork sounds absolutely horrible, and I can only hope that it's only residual energy that's still in that schoolhouse. Moving on, let us look into some more intelligent energy back down at the museum building with a particular spirit that appears to make more connection with both groups, particularly the women in the groups. We're just going to go with back-to-back segments, both groups, and as always, we want to hear your thoughts below. Alright, we're over in this section. You wanted us over here. What can you tell us? This is your time to talk. Do you want to say something to us?
Did you work with any equipment over here in this area? If you did, turn the light on, please.
Did you used to live on a farm?
Good job, King.
Thank you. Can you turn the light off, please?
If you can, just turn out that light for us. That way we can ask you some more questions. Happy to meet you. My in-laws are farmers. Are you a dairy farmer? A little quicker. Right up.
That might have meant no.
So no, okay. How about a sheep farmer?
Were you a... I'll start again. Were you a field worker type farmer, like hay, vegetables, stuff like that?
Did you grow produce? Were you a dairy farmer then?
How about beef cattle?
Sheep?
Hemp? It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, they use it a lot for rope.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Eggs?
Did you work with grains?
That was interesting is that
Wheats, barley, yeah.
it was like responding a lot more to Kim. So Kim, go ahead and fire it up more.
Alright. Were you a dairy farmer? What about sheep?
No, I don't.
You trained it already? Yeah, you're funny.
And the other one too.
Do they train that for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you want that, huh?
Can
Yeah.
you turn off
fire
the
it up.
flashlight, please? I'd love to ask you more questions.
Alright, turn off that flashlight. Don't worry, Christine, it won't start a fire, I promise.
Not worried about it.
At least he doesn't set it on tight.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Are you enjoying that energy right now?
Is that what's making the staticky noise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. We're helping you out, you gotta help us out. So what was the reason for coming over here? Is there something in this room that is yours? No.
Did you live or work on a cotton farm?
Did you work this land? That's super amped up right now too.
Crazy.
Alright, you gotta back up for a minute.
I know you're enjoying that, but you gotta back up.
Thank you. Boy, Kim.
Did you enjoy the work you did?
There you go.
Yes.
Well,
That's good.
Seems like one that.
Thank you.
I know, right? Like those guys are
Can you
like.
turn off the flashlight, please, so we can ask you more questions?
Maybe it's still a child and it's just responding like because I'm a mother nature.
Right.
All the way, gotta turn off that flashlight all the way so we keep asking you questions.
What's that?
So that's why.
So that just got brighter. Yeah. Okay.
That's bright. It's like they're really bright. Okay, you gotta back up. Back up from the flashlight. If you don't back up, I'm gonna have to put you back out on the farm. Thank you. Alright, we got a long day ahead of us. Is there anything that you want to say to us? Because we're going to let the other team start working. We're going to move on up. Is there anything else that you want to say? Okay.
Are you a kid?
Are you a man?
Are you a young adult?
Are you a woman?
Are you a white?
Did you have kids yourself?
Did your parents force you to work in the field?
I was gonna ask a question. Kind of
Did you have
similar
your kids
to
work
that
in the
one,
field
but
with
I
you?
was gonna be rude.
Oh, what was that question?
Did you have kids work in the field with you?
Ah, very nice.
Well, that would
Okay.
be the big father.
What question?
I was just kind of hypothesizing.
Does that mean you were a father, right?
Alright, turn off the flashlight for a minute. Go ahead and turn it off. Turn it off. Okay.
All the way.
All the way for us, okay?
Keep
Alright,
going.
you're
Almost
there.
there. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, now you're just messing with us, huh?
Yeah.
Please back up away from the flashlight and wait for the next question.
Oh, you guys gonna do like that?
Oh, I left my REM pod over by the back door that I have to still pick up. So if anyone's over there and I don't want to scare anybody.
Can you turn off the flashlight, please? All the way again.
Go ahead.
Turn it off. You're enjoying that energy, huh?
Alright, thank you. Alright, now. I totally forgot what question I was going to ask.
Are we ready for something else?
Is he a father? Is that what you're gonna ask?
No, it was just like one more question I wanted to ask concerning about.
He has kids.
Are your kids still here? That's why I wanted to ask you. Are your kids still here? Are they helping you with working on the land? Thank you very much. Very good to hear.
Now please back up away from the flashlight so we can get ready for another question.
One more question, then we gotta head on out. And we'll
So
leave
if you
you
turn
alone.
off that flashlight, we'd really appreciate it.
Sir, if you can back up, please, from the porch.
I know you're enjoying that energy, but please back up.
I'm gonna have to turn it off. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't know. I hate to be like that. Right? You know, authority. You know,
But it's working.
But it's
Well,
working.
you're always saying thank you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's gratitude.
Yeah. So, thank you, sir. Alright, so, yeah, you got a question?
Would you like to try some of my meat when it's done? Yeah, because last time I told you about it.
Yeah.
It's been brewing for a month.
Are your kids here with you?
Sweet chicken. Although I plan on
Alright, good sir. We appreciate your time. Thank you very much. We're going to move on up to the schoolhouse now. Is your child at the school? Is he getting some education?
Yeah, that's what he's doing
Like
right now.
super sucking it down right now.
Or are y'all just a family of farmers?
Are you connected to any of the military uniforms behind us?
Did you serve in the war, sir? Did you have to leave your farm to fight?
Were you in any of the colonial wars?
Suck that down.
Yeah, you
I
just.
think that's like done.
How about the Civil War?
Oh.